Hi, how are you? I'm Jillian Dunn. I'm a district manager and independent consultant with Arbonne. First off, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I do want to start off with telling you a little bit about my why Arbonne, why I thought it was going to benefit me, and also a little bit about what my thoughts were when I did jump in. So I started with Arbonne about 2 years ago. 2 years in March it'll be, and I was out of college. I was working 2 jobs at the time, I believe, and I was trying very, very hard to get into speech school, which didn't happen. It was just very difficult at the time, and I needed something new. I needed God to open a door of showing me which direction I needed to take because I was burnout, and at 25 years old, 26 years old, burnout was not what I needed to be. So as one night I was complaining to my best friend about it. I told her, I need something new. I need something that's worth my time. And in the midst of me crying to her, she invites me to an Arbonne Healthy Living presentation. And my first thought was, wow, I'm complaining to you about real life things and you're inviting me to a Tupperware party. How considerate of you. And she, assured me there would be snacks there. It was a little ways away. Please just come with her. And being my best friend, I reluctantly said yes. When I got there, I was pleased to find out that it was, healthy products that I was interested in. I'm huge into health and fitness. I'm huge into meal prepping. I've had my journey with weight loss, and I was super, intrigued by these clean products. The protein was different. However, at the end of this presentation, I was asked 2 questions that I was not prepared for, and I kind of choked on them. The first question was, if you continue to do what you're doing today, what will your life look like in 5 years? And the second question was, if I lost both jobs tomorrow, my main source of income, if they disappeared tomorrow, how long would I be able to sustain myself and my way of living on my savings? And right away, I had no idea. What savings? What's the savings? I don't save. That's not who I am. And I knew right away that something had to change. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? So with that, I took the information. I was a little hesitant at first. I do like to research everything, and thank God for the internet, right? So I took it home and I thought on it, and I did my research, and I decided I was going to jump in. It was a new opportunity. It was something completely new, and I was ready. I didn't have the time at all. I was working 2 jobs. I 150% did not have the money. And I knew partially that was the reason why I needed to do it. The girls that were at the party that night had full-time jobs, and they still made the time. And I wasn't sure how it was going to happen, but I knew that I needed it to happen. Sharing information and being able to refer somebody to something felt a lot easier to me than going out and getting a 3rd job or finding another 9-to-5 where I wouldn't be able to do the other things that I enjoy. What also pulled me in was knowing that I could do it part-time. So actually within the year, I do love school, and I continued applying, and I ended up getting accepted into a med school program last August that I've started, and it is intense. However, I am an adult and I do have bills, and I knew working full time, I couldn't do both. I couldn't work my 9-to-5 to pay my bills and also be in school full time. It wasn't feasible. And with that, I was thankful that I had jumped into Arbonne for the mere fact that if I'm on the train, I can work Arbonne. If I'm home for a few hours, I can work Arbonne because it only requires part-time work from me. And thank God for Arbonne, because now I'm in school doing what I love. Speech is what I love, and I'm still paying my bills and not living in a cardboard box. So it's a little bit about me. So let's jump into what is Arbonne. We're a health and wellness company, and we are vegan, and we are kosher, and we are gluten-free. We don't do additives or anything fake, which was super important to me. And along the lines of my health and fitness lifestyle, what I put into my body is just as important as what I put onto my body. I'm huge into makeup. I, went to vocational school to get my license to do that. I love makeup of all kinds. things I didn't know about that were in the makeup that I use every day, that I ended up switching to Arbonne because we banned 2,000 toxins and chemicals. That's absurd to me to know that my old makeup, what I pay $50 and $60 for, was giving me all of the bad stuff on top of what was making me pretty. So with that, new products came out, the essential oils, and they've been a life changer for me as well. So I literally had just changed my whole life into being very clean, very pure, and it benefiting me in ways I couldn't even imagine. So with that, it made the decision that much easier that I couldn't see myself as selling anything, being a salesperson. That's not what I am. However, a shares person, I can share anything. If it's working for me and I love the results that I'm getting, I have no problem telling somebody else about that. Hey, that's an awesome pair of shoes. Where did you get them? It's the same thing. Hey, your makeup looks great. What are you using? Oh, I'm using Arbonne. So, it's things that we share all the time. Again, good restaurants, new diets. We don't ever get paid for that. And with Arbonne, I get paid to share my experiences and the positive, products that I am using. So with Arbonne, we don't ever carry inventory, which was huge for me. I couldn't have boxes. I didn't need to be responsible for dropping things off. I'm not as timely as I used to be with things. You order it online and it gets shipped directly to you. There's nothing, nothing that I'm holding except for samples and things like that to share with others. So why Arbonne now? Why is it super important now? Well, first off, we're consumable. We have products from men's care, skincare, baby products, nutritional products, things that are used every single day. And you're going to continue to use them, whether it be makeup and whether it be sunscreen, and everything has so many different uses that it's so beneficial for everybody. I'm showing you how to use the products that we have, as well as make money off of them and get them at a discount. We all shower every day. Why not get paid for it? It's for everybody, whether you're a baby to over 100. You're not pigeonholed into selling one thing. Another thing is going to be what's trending, what's new and exciting. And that has everything to do with online shopping. And I think that that's huge for me. Most of my shopping is done on Amazon. I'm not going to lie. I have an Amazon Prime account. And whether I need sticky notes or dryer sheets, it's coming from Amazon, and my mailman is dropping it off all the time. And with Arbonne, that's super important. Everything's delivered right to your door. We have an auto ship option, so you're not thinking about, oh, my shampoo is about to run out and now I have to run to the store and we're in state of emergency because there's ice outside. It's automatically to you, so you have it all the time. Another thing, our ingredients policy. That's, again, huge for me. I think what we don't put in our products speaks for itself. And in today's society, everybody is worried about what they're eating, where it's sourced from, what's going in their body as well as what's going on their body. And with Arbonne, you don't have to worry about that. You have that security knowing that everything is clear. Also, the timing. The time freedom is everything. Whether I'm on the train, like I said, if I have a few hours in between school, it gives me the freedom to make money on my time. I do it off my cell phone. I do it through Facebook. I do it through Instagram. I do it standing, in Target if I'm there for dog food. And the lady next to me is talking about, oh, I don't know which, skincare line I should be going with. What does this mean? What does that mean? And I can offer her, oh, by the way, I have this. Maybe you should try it. And get back to me. It's safer than what you're looking at on the shelves. And that's huge too. Timing is everything. You can either have financial freedom or you can have time freedom. You very rarely can have both. And Arbonne gives you that opportunity to do both. And with that, if you are teaching others how to do what you're doing, which is just referring and suggesting amazing products, that's how we build our teams, and that's how we build our industry, is simply by sharing and showing somebody else how to share, how to buy from themselves, how to make time for themselves. and just realizing that it's better for you and it's better for your neighbor and it's better for the community. So Arbonne having so many options of being able of time freedom, and as well as, you know, the financial freedom that comes with it just from sharing. It's a no-brainer. We do only have 4 levels of management. Our first level is a district manager, and you're making anywhere between $250 to about $1,500, working maybe 5 to 10 hours a week. That's it. That's super part-time. That's even more part-time than part-time. And, you know, with that, you're getting paid to use the products. So again, you're getting paid to shower, you're getting paid to wash your face, you're getting paid to put makeup on, which is things that most people do every day before they go out the door to work. So paid to use the products, and, you know, you're making an extra $500 a month. For me, I knew what I could do with $500 a month, whether it was a car payment, whether it was half of a school loan, you know, whether it was putting it away in a safety, you know, a savings account, which I didn't have. With that, $500 is a big deal. So what could you do with an extra $500 a month? Our second level of management is going to be an area manager. So in this level, you are making $1,000 to $4,000 a month, $4,000 a month, and your business becomes willable, which is huge. Meaning, if something, God forbid, happened to you, something, God forbid, happened to me, whoever I will my business to is going to continue to get my paychecks. I don't think I know any corporate company that is going to do that. Once I'm dead, I'm dead. When something happens to me and I leave the company, they will no longer be sending me paychecks. I can guarantee it. So with that, I mean, $1,000 a month, again, if you are getting the minimum during your area management time, that's still $1,000. That's so much more than what I'm doing right now. And again, you're still working part-time. Our third level is going to be a regional vice president. At this level, you're making $5,000 to $10,000 a month. You receive your stipend of $800 for a Mercedes-Benz of your choosing, as long as it's white for Pure. We choose Mercedes because it's safe, and Pure is safe and beneficial. Being safe is going to be beneficial to you, your spouse, your family as a whole. And that's really who we are as a company. We're Pure, safe, and beneficial. So with that, the top level is going to be our fourth level. It's national vice president. At this level, you're making $22,000 a month, plus you're getting $1,000 stipend for your Mercedes. And with that, you get to go to Maui every year with other national vice presidents. It's an amazing week-long trip in the dead of winter, which we're in right now. When I heard the breakdown, to be honest with you, I was like, that's ridiculous. This is a scam. Nobody makes $22,000 a month. Nobody makes $10,000 a month from sharing. You don't. That's ridiculous. And then that's where the beauty of social media came in. And I was seeing girls, 22, 23 years old on Instagram that jumped into this business just as I did. And they're full-time students, and they are making the $22,000 a month plus. They are national vice presidents. They are enjoying vacations, that are paid for by Arbonne. And it hit me hard that this is not a scam. This company does work. This company is for real. And it's honestly not a scam. There's nothing stopping you but you yourself. And I realized that really quickly. And so honestly, it's up to you. It's completely up to you to put faith above fear and to jump in knowing that this business is allowing you the freedom to do what you may with your time. It's giving you the financial freedom to be able to go on the vacations. If your child has a parade that day, I know Halloween parades are huge around here, or a school trip, you have unlimited vacation days. You get to go to that parade. You get to go on that school trip and not miss moments with your kid. Vacations for friends' birthdays. You get to go to the beach for, a week in the summertime because you're still getting paid for it. And you can go a week in October and it's not hurting you in any way because you take this business with you everywhere. So with that being said, what we do with Arbonne and growing our teams is just showing somebody how to be the best version of themselves, how to really jump in and make yourself and your family healthier and the best version of themselves, and then showing your neighbor how to do that so that your neighbor can show their family. And again, we're not salespeople, we're shares people. And unlike other jobs, you don't have to worry about what's going to happen if I slip on the lovely ice that's outside and have to be in the hospital for a week. Your plan B is already set in place because you have this wonderful, amazing opportunity being handed to you that can honestly be worked from anywhere. So with that being said, if you still have questions, which I really hope that you do, please reach out to me. I really, really want to help show you how amazing and realistic this company is, and the friendships that you can build from it, and just the endless possibilities to allow yourself to be limitless, which is huge. So thanks so much for listening, and I hope you have an awesome day.